Hi, Robin. I see you. So this is my first time going live, so play along with me if you like. Is there anything you're wanting a healing on? And it takes a few seconds for your response to come up. Oh, somebody hi from the Philippines. Hello. So yes, I'm taking requests from either of you or for anybody else who wants to hop on the chat. I'm taking requests for healings. You are so welcome for the YouTube videos. I'm so glad you appreciate them. I really love to do them, and so I'm glad that they can benefit others as well. And I find myself coming back to them and using them myself as well. So hi from Ireland. Oh, butterfly healing. That's so beautiful. So if anybody has any healing requests, I've already set up a sacred space. And in fact, what I'm going to do is if you're here, you're consenting. What I'm going to start doing is just start sending some energy. Okay, so we have a request for the neck. So what I'm going to start doing is usually where I start with any sort of pain is just with clearing inflammation. So that's what we're going to do here. And this is going to benefit everybody, regardless of what you're dealing with physically. So we're going to start there. And I'm just starting to send some energy, sending through the violet flame, clearing inflammation from the body for wherever you need it. And especially for the neck. And so as this healing is coming through, just take some deep breaths. Just center yourself, just come into your heart. Honor yourself for being here in this moment of healing for you. Feel the energy softening. So we're starting with releasing inflammation, releasing pain. So if there's anywhere you're feeling pain, we're clearing pain, clearing the inflammation. And going along, I'm going to bring in some emotional things that tend to come up underneath these physical ailments, clearing anywhere we don't feel capable, clearing anywhere we don't feel capable, clearing anywhere we don't feel strong enough. Clearing anywhere we don't feel we have enough energy. Clearing anywhere we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. Clearing anywhere there is something in our life that is causing a pain in our neck. Anything that's causing a pain in our neck. It could be a person, place, thing, situation, clearing all of that. And then what we're going to do here is bring in Archangel Raphael with his healing energy. And I can feel him expanding our energy fields. So right now we're working on the physical body. When he comes through, though, he also helps with the emotional body, the mental body, the spiritual body. So even though the focus here is specifically neck pain or any other types of pain in the body, we are healing the emotions underneath so that we can feel more strong. We can feel more capable. We can flow with life instead of having to force it, manipulate or control it. That stagnates the energy. So the more that we can flow with things mentally and emotionally, the more that we flow with things physically as well. You're bringing through that beautiful healing light, and Archangel Raphael always brings through a sense of grounding with him. When he comes through, he helps us to be more in our body so that we can be more present, so that we can slow down. We can be more present with what is in front of us. And I'm just going to kind of interrupt this healing because I can see the chat. Can you be a little more specific, Asim, for the unloved souls? Are you talking about for, well, I guess I don't really need to get that specific, but is this something, you know, personally, or is this a healing that you're wanting for somebody else? I am going to get to that as we finish up this healing. I'm still continuing here though, because I can still feel Archangel Raphael doing his work, grounding us, expanding us. And so what he's helping us to do is to feel more whole and more complete within our body and within our energy field. And so actually, as we feel more whole and complete, that strengthens us physically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay. Let me just tune in and see if there's anything else. Okay. Oh, this is actually going to lead into the next one, because when I'm being brought to, my attention is being brought to this upper area, and actually how some of us can feel cut off from source, cut off from love, cut off from our guides. And actually that can cause more stress in the body as we don't feel as supported as we would like to. So this initial healing that we're doing on the physical is actually really going to lead us into some emotional healing for self-love, self-worth, things like that. So, okay, now that we're grounded, my attention is being more brought up to the upper chakras, 5th, 6th, and above, but especially 6th chakras and above. So I'm going to do some clearing here. Anybody who's familiar with my healings knows that I do a bunch of clearing and I do a bunch of amplification. I kind of move back and forth because I feel like that's almost what it gets it really quickly, I guess you could say. So clearing anywhere we feel cut off, alone, anywhere we feel unloved, we're doing it on our own. Anywhere we feel separate, or like we're an outsider. Beautiful. I can already feel that just expanding this whole energy field, this whole upper part, opening up so much more. And that brings in more of awareness of being connected to source, being connected to unconditional love. So there's a lot of guides that I work with for this, I don't want to say issue, but this topic, let's say this topic, because there's so many here to support us. And in fact, I can see them lining up here to come through. So first we're going to bring through Kuan Yin. She comes through to me she comes through with a pink light, but it's also an opalescent light, that beautiful opalescent of like a pearl. And I'm hearing you are a beautiful pearl. Each of us is a pearl as we go through this life and we go through the challenging things. They strengthen us, they expand us, they help us to grow into that beautiful pearl. So right now, what she's bringing through, and this is a great starting point, is a lot of love and comfort. And I'm reading the comments, so thank you everybody for commenting. I see them and I acknowledge them, and I'm going to bring them through. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. Okay, I got your name. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. Awesome. Okay. So Kuan Yin is here, bringing through self-love. She's shining you like a pearl. She's telling me. Brightening your spirit so that you feel it from the inside, because really it radiates from the inside out. And she's also bringing through a lot of gentleness, a real sense of gentleness for ourselves. A lot of comfort for ourselves, a lot of compassion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to strengthen our self-love so that we can in turn radiate that out more into the world, and then we're going to do more different levels of for other people. So so beautiful. I can really feel her expanding our whole energy field. It's like upper chakras, heart chakra especially. And I actually really feel her helping to ground us even more, because as we bring through a sense of gentleness and compassion, it just grounds us into the present moment. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to rush. There's no need to fix anything. Okay, beautiful. That energy is so strongly coming through. Okay, I see these comments about soulmate as well. We'll get there as well. Strengthening that love. Okay, let's bring through Archangel Raphael. She's the female archangel, and she helps us to really shine our radiance out into the world. And it doesn't have to be in a loud way. It can be in uh, just with a quiet confidence, a sense of knowing who we are, what our gifts are, what we have to give to the world and share with the world. Everybody is special in their own unique way. So she helps us to see our gifts and to embody that confidence so that we can go out into the world with more confidence, so that we can go out into the world and express our gifts and put our gifts out into the world with more confidence as well. So she really brings through, it's almost like a light bulb. And I see her bring through this energy, like starting from our central column, radiating outward. So that's what she's doing right now. I can really feel her lighting up our central column, and then it's going to expand all the way out into our energy field. And what she really helps us to do is to feel gratitude for who we are, joy for who we are. And this is what she's really bringing through, that feeling right now. You know, when you just feel good about yourself and you just radiate joy, and you go out in the world and you radiate joy. That's what she's really bringing through right now, is a sense of joy, a sense of gratitude. She's bringing through some excitement as well. Self-love. Okay. Okay. Okay, we've got one more coming through here before we really work on moving out into the world with this love. But we're going to bring through Archangel Charity. She again is another female archangel. If you want to learn more about these female archangels, Callista has the female archangels book and the card deck. She's one of my teachers, one of my angel teachers. She's my unicorn healing teacher, and she brought through these amazing female archangels who've absolutely changed my life. And so Archangel Charity comes through to me. You know, everybody can have their own personal relationship with guides. So when she comes through to me, she comes through with this beautiful sense of deep self-love for ourselves in a way that feels so good, where you feel good in your body. And it just radiates in your confidence, and it helps us to embody and be more present in our body, so we can have that grounded confidence. So she's coming through. She's helping to bring through that sense of self-love for who we are. So again, we're really just amplifying this self-love, because actually the more that we embody, whatever we embody gets mirrored back to us. So the more we embody love, the more we see love mirrored back to us in the people we don't even know, and especially in the people who are close to us, or the people that we want to meet, whether it's a soulmate. So really raising our own personal self-love vibration. Somebody was saying this the other day, self-friendship. I thought that was really beautiful. The more we can embody being a friend to ourselves, the more that gets reflected back to us. So Archangel Charity is helping us to do that, helping us to feel good in our body. And again, it's this sense of quiet confidence, this grounding. Beautiful. Okay, awesome is feeling this. Yes, feeling it in your chest. It's gonna burst in a good way. That is the beauty of working with these guides. They really come through with that heart expansion. And when you expand that, it brings through so much joy and gratitude. So you're so welcome. So thank you for your comment and for being here and receiving this healing and being a part of this healing vibration, this healing community. Okay, so they're telling me now we can bring through Archangel Shamuel. And he is one of the archangels of love. And he brings through this pink and orange light. And I absolutely love his energy. I always think of him as the angel of goodwill, because that is the energy he comes through with. That energy, you know, when you just feel really good and you feel that unconditional love and you just wish that for everybody around you. That is the energy that he brings through. You know, when you're at a family gathering and you just feel that love for others, or you're at an event, it could be a music event, it could be a spiritual event, and you just feel so grateful for the people around you and the vibration that you're in. You're in that like really high vibration. So he comes through and he amplifies that. So we're really going to bring through, I'm asking him, and as I ask, I'm hearing, so it is done. Bringing through that love vibration to be mirrored around us, to be brought into our energy field for family love. For romantic love. So whether you are, I don't want to use the word looking, but keeping your eyes open for your soulmate connection, or whether you have one already, this is going to amplify it. It's interesting. He's also bringing through a deep sense of grounding with this one. And he's bringing through this energy of like, don't worry about it. Okay, trust and surrender. That's the energy he's bringing through. And when we're in that energy of trust and surrender, it's a very grounded energy, right? So grounded. So we're just staying with this amplification of romantic love, soulmate love. And now he's really bringing through a sense of gratitude. Because again, as we feel things within ourselves, it gets mirrored back. Wow, that energy is so strong. It's like almost it's almost giving me double vision. Okay, beautiful. What else I just want to tune into him and see if there's anything else he really wants to say or bring forth. Okay, now he's focusing the energy again in those upper chakras. So the more that we can really anchor in the love vibration, mentally and emotionally, the more it gets mirrored back to us, the more pleasant life becomes, the more joyful life becomes, the more magical life becomes. It's really anchoring us into this unconditional love vibration, this joy and this gratitude vibration, this goodwill vibration. And so who I'm going to bring through now, whenever I'm trying to or wanting to manifest something, this is not, I don't hear a lot of other people talk about this, but this is, again, just how she comes through to me. Like I said, everybody has their own relationships with their guides. So Mother Mary, because she brings through comfort and she brings through support. So support not only within ourselves, but support from the outside world and into our energy field. So anytime I'm trying to attract or bring in, I work with embodying that energy within myself, as well as calling on Mother Mary to help to magnetize, bring that support in from others. And I can feel it. I can really feel her bringing in this energetic support. And again, I'm really feeling a lot of grounding come through with this. And she's bringing through a lot of comfort, like just release your worries. So right now she's releasing the worries. Anything that's still there, just letting it go, releasing them up to unconditional love. Bringing in that support. Bringing in those loving relationships, amplifying love in your current relationships as well. Amplifying loving relationships. Yes, and so Robin is saying as we vibe higher, the more grounding is needed, and it's so true. So important, and so I'm always paying attention to grounding, and in fact, being grounded is how we manifest. The more we are in our body, the more capable we are, and the more capable we feel in our life. So grounding is so important, and it's really interesting because a lot of the guides that I bring through as we work with these higher states of being, they also come through with the grounding piece. So I'm always paying attention to the energy as a whole. So if anybody has another healing request, I'll take another healing request. I could just tune in as well and see what else needs to come through. And right now I can really tell all the work that we've done. I can really tell a lot of the strength in our central column. And this is how a lot of my healings go. I can feel the energy really acutely. And so a lot of times the healing happens like from the inside out. And as we move further along in the healing, it's like I can tell what needs to happen is more on the outside of the energy field. So expectations, we've done health, but I can do that a little more. Release expectations of performance. Okay, yeah, we'll move to that. I will touch on the health again because for anybody who missed the first part, we're going to start that with the releasing expectations of performance. And this is actually, this is beautiful. This is, there's a lot that can be released here. So clearing any expectations we put on ourselves. Clearing any pressure we put on ourselves. Clearing anywhere we need to be perfect, we feel we need to be perfect. Okay, this ties into some of the other work we did, clearing anywhere we don't feel good enough. So again, it's layers. For those who are new to my healings, I work in layers. So if you hear me mention something that was already cleared, we're doing a different level. We're doing a deeper level. So if I mention something that's been mentioned before, we're releasing it, a different aspect of it. So clearing anywhere we feel the weight of others' expectations. Clearing anywhere we feel the weight of our own expectations. And I can feel that really, it's like it's almost like a heavy cloak on our energy field that impedes us shining our light. It impedes our free flow out into the world. So this is a good thing to heal and clear. And then we're going to clear anywhere these emotions that I'm going to bring up tend to be attached to these feelings. Clearing any anxiety, fear, doubt, guilt, insecurity. And as I clear those emotions, I can feel the energy field expand. It's almost the automatic reaction to clearing those without even having to bring in anything to amplify. Because it's our natural state of being. Our natural state of being is this beautiful being of light. And it's just as we go through this thing we call Earth, this human condition, and we, get weighed down by certain things we go through, it can cover up our light. So as we clear it, naturally our light shines even more. Okay. Wow, okay, I can really feel that open up the whole energy field. me just see if there's where they want me to go from here. Okay. I'm being brought to the thing they want to amplify, because as we've released this, is coming through more into a state of free flow, more into a state of ease, a state of flow. So again, there's quite a few guides who I work with on this, and we're actually going to bring a few of them through. We're going to bring through the Arcturian unicorns. They come through with this beautiful lightening of the energy. So the energy, just anywhere there's density, it lightens and moves more into a state of free flow, so that we can move out into the world, do our thing, live our life from this state of freedom, from this state of ease and grace, releasing any expectations so that we can just do what feels natural. And then actually we can tune more into our higher self. We can tune more into our own gifts, our own way of doing things, shining our own light out into the world without expectations being put on top of it. So I can really feel this like softening of the energy that they're bringing through. And now they're really bringing it through those lower chakras. So we want to be grounded, but we don't want to be stuck, right? So they're really helping to loosen that energy, lighten that energy, but we're still grounded. And then coming through now is Archaea race. Another female archangel. And again, she really brings through such a light energy, helping us to move with ease and flow, helping us to move with grace, helping us to move with a gentleness. Okay, now what's coming through, we worked on this last weekend in my Rahani healing circle on self-confidence, this feeling of I am good enough. What I have to offer in this now moment is enough. It is good enough. And in fact, like what they're bringing through, and I think they took this last weekend as well, they're bringing through this celebration of who you are. And as we move out into the world, sometimes the pressures that we feel, the stress, etc., I don't need to go into the story, can cover up our feelings of appreciation for who we are and the gifts we bring, as I was mentioning earlier. So as they bring through this sense of I am good enough, they also bring through a sense of celebration, a sense of celebrating who you are. there's one other thing here around releasing expectations of performance. I can feel we've done a lot of work because, again, it's like I'm feeling it on the outer edges of the energy field, which means we've already done so much clearing and healing on the inner part. So again, just releasing another layer of maybe where there's feelings of insecurity of moving forward. So anywhere you're afraid to take a step in your life, a step forward, or anywhere you feel afraid to do something, or you feel that self-consciousness, go ahead and you can bring it to your mind right now. We're just clearing. So as you bring it to your mind, it is going to clear as I bring through this clearing and this healing energy. And you may feel it start to shift and change. You may feel that you can't, it's like harder to grasp with your mind's eye. It just kind of gets lighter and it just kind of starts to float away. So I'm going to continue with this. So if there's anywhere that you are putting pressure on yourself, bring that to mind and we're going to clear it. It could be anywhere you put pressure on yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, or a certain situation, anywhere you're hard on yourself. Clearing that. I'm really feeling that in the root chakra, which makes sense because the root chakra is our safety and our security. So the more we clear those things, the stronger our root chakra is going to feel, the more we feel safe and secure to be who we are in this moment with the knowledge that we have. Life is a journey. Each of us is always learning. And so what's coming through now, again, is a sense of compassion for ourselves, a sense of honoring ourselves, honoring what we've been through, honoring how we continue to show up, how we continue to keep doing our work, how we continue to keep cultivating our deep sense of self. And so before we get to the health piece, I see a request here for fearlessness, which this actually goes quite nicely with what we're working with. So I'm going to segue into that before doing the health piece again, because we're going to strengthen this root chakra that was already coming through. So coming through here, many of you may already guess who likes to come through for safety and protection and clearing fear is Archangel Michael. I have other guides who do this as well, but we're going to bring through him and his female counterpart in a moment. But he's really going to help us to anchor in that feeling of safety, which is our basic need. That is our basic need for everything else to really build on top of. So this is something I work a lot on, both within myself and within my clients, with my clients, because it's so important. A lot of the lower emotions have their basis in not feeling safe. So the more that we can feel safe, the more we actually release those lower emotions. Okay, so I'm going to bring through the violet flame. We're just going to, I'm just going to spend a moment clearing some of these lower emotions. So if there's anything that you're feeling right now emotionally that you don't want to feel, I'm bringing through this clearing and this healing energy. And it's like I can just feel it grounding us in. I can feel our lower chakras expanding. And then now we're going to bring through Archangel Michael again, helping to strengthen our sense of safety, helping us to strengthen our sense so that we feel safe to be who we are. So that we feel safe in our body. That's a big one. We're just going to stay there for a moment. And you feel again just more grounding. So amplifying feelings of being safe in who we are. Amplifying feelings of being safe to be in this world. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring through his female counterpart, Archea Faith, because she helps to really anchor in those feelings, like from a mental and emotional standpoint. So she brings through feelings of faith, trust, surrender, just bringing through a sense of it's all okay, which really softens the energy field, really brings through a sense of like stress relief. Really, it's like a sense of relaxation. Okay, let me see if there's anything else here before we move on to the next piece of health. No, they're saying this next piece of health is actually going to add on to what we've already worked on. So, okay. So we're going to bring through, and I brought this through in the beginning, and it's that important that I'm bringing it through again. So for those who were here in the beginning, you're getting an amplified dose of this, and those who have joined later on, you're getting this as well. So clearing inflammation, this is such a ground, like foundational thing for health. It's almost one of the first things that I go to is just clearing inflammation, because inflammation is a state of stress on our body, and it stresses us physically, mentally, and emotionally. So as we clear inflammation, it already starts to bring things into balance. And when I work on health with this energy healing, it's always for the highest good. All of my healings are for the highest good of all, with ease and grace. I already set that intention before beginning, but just reminding those that this energy that I bring through, it is of the highest vibration of pure divine love and light. It is intelligent. And so we are going to bring balance to, we're going to clear any imbalance in the hormones, the cells, the neurotransmitters, the organs, the blood, the tissues, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring through the your divine blueprint of natural health. So restoring our state back to a divine blueprint of natural health. And this doesn't mean you're going to be magically cured. What it means is setting things in motion. It's putting your body back into that blueprint. And then what we do outside of this session can either support that or not support it. So practicing self-care, being gentle with ourselves, speaking lovingly towards ourselves, taking whatever supplements are right for you, eating whatever foods are right for you. That helps to continue that healing. And so right now, what I'm going to bring through, hold on, lemon water, is, okay, releasing any negative imprints, any negative patterns that don't support our health, any negative crutches, like any negative habits, stress relief crutches, all those things which take us away from our natural health, clearing those. And bringing through supportive imprints, bringing through supportive practices, healthy habits. Okay, we're going to get to that wealth piece after this. Okay, so we've got that divine blueprint, the healthy habits. Was there anything else here? Oh yeah, we're going to bring through Archangel Raphael again. I brought him through in the beginning, but just in case anybody wasn't here, his energy is always beautiful to amplify. bringing through that health physically, mentally, and emotionally. Bringing balance to our organs, our cells, our neurotransmitters, our hormones, our brain. Bringing our bodies back into a state of grounded balance, health, vitality, energy, vibrancy. Beautiful. I can really feel that radiating out. Okay, moving to the wealth piece. I'm just going to go ahead and clear here to begin with, clearing anywhere we feel scarcity. Clearing anywhere we don't feel grateful for what we have, because that is a basis for getting more. Clearing anywhere finances and wealth feels like a struggle. Again, bringing in that ease and flow. Just naturally, it's like as we clear it, it just naturally brings through more ease and flow. Clearing anywhere we're afraid we won't be successful, or anywhere we're afraid it won't work for us. Wealth won't work for us. Fill in the blank. Anywhere we're afraid of being left out, anywhere we're afraid of missing out, or anywhere we're afraid that our chance or our success is going to pass us by, or we're going to miss it. So clearing that. Again, that brings us more into a state of surrender and trust, grounding, ease and flow. And now what they're bringing through to me is it's already cleared. What was that? Sometimes things come through and they clear so quickly. It's already gone. Doesn't need to be said. Okay. Okay, clearing anywhere. They want to bring me to a couple of limiting beliefs here for wealth and career. Clearing anywhere we feel we need to work hard. Clearing that. Clearing anywhere we feel separate from wealth and abundance. Clearing anywhere we feel like we need to be serious, or it's like they're clearing this sense of like excessive seriousness, because true wealth, true abundance comes from a place of joy. So getting to this piece, this request here of the playfulness of the inner child, we're actually going to be bringing that through with this wealth piece as well. clearing that's anywhere it's too serious. Okay, now I can feel things really lightening up. I can feel the joy and the playfulness coming through. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Shelby. Welcome. I'm happy you're here. So, what they're bringing me to now is this sense of joy. We're going to bring through this sense of joy. And it's going to ripple through a lot of layers of our life. So actually, since we're on this wealth piece, we're going to start here, but we're going to bring it through the other areas of our life as well. So, okay, so Archaea Joy is stepping in. She's the female archangel of joy, right? I mean, so self-explanatory. And you already know this, but the more that we can approach things with joy, the more that we actually attract what we want into our life. So as she's coming through, okay, she's actually working on the heart piece to begin with. So she's bringing through a healing for the heart. So that we can feel this joy even more. So just healing the heart. Bringing through support for the heart, bringing through comfort, bringing through encouragement. Okay, and then now I can feel her expanding that joy throughout our whole body, throughout our whole being. And for those who have joined later, you know, you can go back and get the healings from the beginning as well. But she's really bringing through this joy piece, so that we can move out into the world with a sense of joy and gratitude, a sense of ease and grace, a sense of lightness, so that we can magnetize more to us. Okay. The inner child piece, that's what's being highlighted to me right now. Okay. So again, it's the heart. And we're actually going to circle back around to that wealth piece, but they're bringing me to the inner child. Bringing through the angelic unicorns right now. They love to work with the heart. And they bring through a very soft energy. Very soft energy for the heart, a very comforting energy for the heart. I often see them like almost come in and lie down and make a circle around us or whoever I'm working with, so that you can almost just like lean into the softness that they are, the beautiful softness. So they're bringing through a healing for the inner child. So right now, if there's anywhere your inner child feels like it needs healing, I'm sending out this healing light. And you may be able to feel it just start to lighten and release. So they're bringing through a sense of recognition for that inner child. So that child feels seen and heard. A lot of times our inner child has felt confused. So releasing any confusion. Anywhere our inner child has felt extra sensitive and not like been met with that sensitivity out in the world. Just healing that. And so this helps your inner child to feel more supported and more strong. And in turn, you feel more supported and more strong. And in turn, you can move out into the world with more strength. And that gets mirrored back to you. More support and more strength. Okay. So they're now bringing me to the mind. So we've healed that heart piece. We're going to clear this mind piece that has any lingering sense of like strictness. So we're going to bring through the violet flame for this to clear anywhere rigidity of the mind that is impeding our inner joy. It's impeding our inner flow, our inner play, our intuition. Clearing anywhere there is a sense of I should do this or I should do that, or it needs to be this way or it needs to be that way. Instead of just really softening and listening to our intuition and what truly feels right for us. I can really feel that clearing up our third eye chakra especially. It's like, it's just this whole chakra is just opening up. Beautiful, Robin. Okay, wow, okay, that's coming through so strongly. So let's amplify this feeling of play, this feeling of joy, this feeling of, innocence. Interesting. Okay, so Mother Earth is coming through for this. Lady Gaia, she's the one who comes through. Well, I bring her through for grounding, but she's also the one who comes through when I want to connect more with the sweetness of life. She helps us to feel grounded. She helps us to feel present in our body. She brings through a sense of peace. And a sense of, the words aren't coming to me, a sense of awareness. So she helps to open up our awareness to the little things in life. Because that's where joy truly, that's what it starts with. Being aware of the little miracles within ourselves or within the world around us. I always think of the birds because that is the easiest way for me to connect to joy, is when I hear the sound of birds. So Mother Earth is bringing through her beautiful healing light, connecting us to the joys of life, connecting us to the present moment, connecting us to our playful inner child, our beautiful, innocent inner child. And I see this comment here, I am the miracle. Let's just amplify that. Let's bring through a few affirmations here. I am joy. Feel free to repeat after me. I am light. I am playful. I am the miracle. I am a witness to the miracle. I see miracles all around me. So really bringing through this sense of seeing miracles all around us, being awake to the miracles all around us. I can feel our energy so expanded. So I'm going to circle it back around to that wealth piece as well, because I want to bring through Lakshmi. Thank you, awesome, for your beautiful word. Bringing through Lakshmi. And when she comes through, she's the goddess of wealth, abundance. She brings through a sense of joy, a sense of miracles. Whenever she comes through, I hear gold coins. And so a sense of bringing through abundance, and it's not only wealth, but it's abundance in our inner being and inner world. So amplifying what we're already working on with Lady Gaia of that joy piece, that sweetness of life piece. So she brings that through as well. So that we can move out into the world more aware of the beautiful miracles around us. So we can be more aware of the love around us, the love of our family, the love of our friends, even just the love of like so-called strangers out in the world, someone who shares a smile with you or a laugh in passing. However, have you ever noticed how that can really lift your spirits, just sharing a smile or a giggle with somebody who you don't even know? Like your whole energy field can brighten. Okay, beautiful. Does anybody have any last requests? I still feel like there's a couple of things around the outer edge that could be cleared and healed. But I really feel so much of an expansion of our energy field. And just for those, I'll just speak a moment about the kind of work that I do with this Rahani. I call it Rahani Plus because I bring through, there's those main guides that we work with in Rahani, the higher beings of light, a lot of the archangels, and then I bring through even more. And I also have a very close connection with source. So source energy comes through as well. And so, you know, you may be able to feel the healings taking place. If you can't feel anything, don't worry, it's still happening. So you may see it reflected afterwards, reflected back to you in, you know, things out in the world that you see or how you feel after. So, okay. Okay, blocks to feel intuition. Okay, so what they're bringing me to, and actually this is great because we haven't focused on this area yet. A lot of times in my healings, I focus on certain areas, but the healing still goes into the whole energy field. So everywhere gets the healing, but I haven't specifically mentioned the solar plexus chakra. And so we're going to go there for intuition. We actually already did cleared a lot of the sixth chakra area, which is another spot I go to for intuition. But they're bringing me to actually the solar plexus chakra. So let's clear. And what I'm feeling here is tension and stress in the stomach area, and it's a place where a lot of us carry stress and tension, and it can affect our trust in ourselves. It can affect our free flow of energy and relaxation, and trust and surrender. So it's already clearing here as I'm speaking about it. So clearing this stress in the stomach, clearing the stress in the solar plexus chakra. They're actually bringing my attention to, I've actually never felt this before, but they're bringing my attention to stress in the liver, gallbladder area, and the spleen and stomach. So it's almost this whole band of stress. So clearing that. Clearing any fight or flight. Again, clearing anywhere we feel we need to force things or manipulate things. Clearing anywhere we're afraid to trust or surrender. The universe has our back. So clearing anywhere that hasn't fully landed in our body or in our energy field, our mind or our emotions. Really, it's like they're bringing through a real sense of relaxation. I'm feeling it reverberate throughout my body and my energy field. Okay. So who they're bringing through is, these are some guides I like to work with for when I really want to amplify a sense of relaxation, trust, and a sense of free flow in my body. So bringing through the water unicorns. So you may be able to feel it. It's almost like if you're in like a warm tub or a hot tub and your body just lets go. So they're really bringing through this sense of trust, a sense of relaxation. Okay, so now what they're telling me, so let's amplify trusting ourselves. That's like coming through so strongly. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Okay, and they're really emphasizing trusting yourself even when it goes against what others are saying, or what others, even if it goes against what, you know, what other people say. So it's just bringing through the sense of trusting yourself regardless of what's going on outside of you. And actually, as I'm saying that, what they're bringing through really strongly is an inner smile. Like I felt it throughout my whole trunk. And this is something that is talked about a lot in Qigong. So anybody who knows Qigong, we bring through this sense of inner smile for like the organs and the energy field. And so what was happening there and what's being amplified is when there's this sense of trusting yourself and believing in yourself, like your whole energy field and your organs are smiling. It's like they're sighing a sense of relief of like, yes, we want you to believe in us, right? So what started out as stress in that area has been replaced with an inner smile, a relaxation, a trust in yourself. Okay, now they're bringing me back up to the sixth chakra. So amplifying it up here. We worked on there as before, but again, layers, right? So we're working on another layer here of, okay. So I already know Archangel Gabriel wants to come through and work with us, but we're going to clear anywhere we feel that we're doing it alone, anywhere we feel disconnected from our guides, from source, from our intuition. And I do a lot of this work in my channeling class. So for those who are interested in my channeling class, that starts in 2 weeks. You learn how to channel. We do exercises, and I also do healings and activations to clear and amplify our intuition and our psychic senses. So you're getting a little taste here of that. So clearing anywhere we're afraid to trust, anywhere we're afraid to believe in ourself or the information that is coming through. There's a sense of clearing anywhere we're just afraid to hope. Okay, that's a big one. Clearing anywhere we're afraid to get our hopes up. Okay. Clearing anywhere we don't trust the information that's coming through or we don't believe in it. That was big for me in the past. I never really trusted a lot of the information that came through for me, even though I was a good channel. The big piece for me was learning to trust it. So bringing through that sense of trust. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel coming through now, bringing through that sense of trusting in ourselves, trusting in the information we receive, trusting in the knowing that we are supported. Our angels are here. They want to guide us. They want to help us. And of course, now I have to mention our Angel Guide workshop next weekend. If anybody is wanting to connect to their own angel guide and be a part of an Healing with the Angels that me and my friend Lansing are going to do, that's next Saturday. You don't have to, even if you feel like you don't know how to connect to them, that's okay. Or if you already feel connected, you can strengthen that through the workshop. So all levels. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel coming through here, clarifying. He really brings through, it's almost like this diamond light of clarity. And he's helping us to, how do I put this into words? He's helping us to trust and connect to this beautiful wisdom that each of us has. Each of us can connect to our own higher self. Each of us can connect to our guides. And again, it's like, it's just learning to trust it more. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now I can feel there's just some stuff on the outside of the energy field. What is that? I'm just going to go ahead and start clearing it. I don't even need to know what it is in order to start clearing it. Sometimes it's helpful to know it and, name it. We don't need to go deep into the story of things. But right now, just clearing up those dusty bits around the outside of the energy field. If anybody has another request, you can place that below, or we can begin sealing the energy and focusing on the stuff on the outside. Okay. So, okay, clearing, cutting any cords to others, cutting any cords to collective energy that is not supportive, cutting any cords to anybody else, of course, keeping the positive connections, but cutting anything that is impeding our energy, impeding our joy, impeding our freedom, our lightness. Yeah, I can really feel that. That's like really getting to the outside of the energy field. Okay, now how do I put this into words? Clearing anywhere we feel responsible for others, clearing anywhere we feel responsible for the world, because actually that just weighs us down. We are responsible for ourselves, we're responsible for kids, animals, or, adults who can't take care of themselves. But other than that, changing the world begins with changing ourselves. So the more that we can feel free and loving, the more that we can move out into the world and really spread our light. Okay, beautiful. There's still a piece here around freedom that wants to be released. And I'm going to bring through the clearing and the healing energy. You can bring to mind anywhere you don't feel free. And I'm just going to bring some healing light to it. Holding the space for clearing that, clearing anywhere we feel stuck, limited. Again, there's that piece of anywhere we don't feel good enough to do what we want to do or to move forward in our life, clearing that. Okay, beautiful. I can really feel this shifting. It's like the outer edges of our energy field. Okay. Let's bring through Archaea Freedom. Right? I mean, self-explanatory. The beautiful female archangel of freedom. So bringing through her beautiful healing light so that we can feel more energetically free, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Really feel her relaxing the energy again. There's a sense of we don't need to do anything. We just need to tap into this energy of freedom. So she's amplifying that right now. And who often comes in alongside her because it's a similar energy, or I think it's a what's the word? Complementary energy is the female archangel Archaea Serenity. So bringing through that energy of sereneness, peace. I can feel this energy coming through our body and through our whole energy field. She's bringing through that peace physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Bringing through a sense of relaxation physically, mentally, and emotionally, and spiritually. Almost like a massage, or like a waterfall, or a warm river for our whole being. Okay. So getting to this request here for blocks to recognizing your purpose. So this will be good because what we're going to do is amplify that central channel. Because what that's going to do is really connect you to yourself on a deeper level, connect you to your gifts. Sorry, I'm going to just put some chapstick. So we'll do a quick clearing here. On anywhere we feel unsure of ourselves, unsure of our purpose, unsure of who we are, unsure of our gifts. And again, it's like they're bringing through this sense of joy and gratitude here, because each of us has our gifts to the world, and so they get really excited to help you uncover yours, because it helps to connect you to more joy and gratitude and a sense of purpose in your life. And one of the biggest things that helped me on my path was to follow your joy. Your purpose and your mission is highly, strongly connected to joy. What brings you joy? What do you do where you lose time? Where you lose your sense of self, you're so caught up in the moment. So each of us has this. So the more you can follow your joy, joy is like breadcrumbs to your mission, to your purpose. And that's how it was for me. Okay, so we're going to bring through let me just see, I see Archangel Radiance, who was brought through before. Is there anybody else who wants to come through? like people see the guides lining up. Okay. So bringing through Archaea radiance, helping us to focus on ourself, our gifts, our radiance, our joy, lighting us from the inside out. Okay, bringing through Archaea clarity. She really lights up. Again, she's similar to Archaea radiance, but more really focusing on this upper upper chakra areas to really light that up, so we feel clear, we have clarity, we have inspiration. So bringing through clarity, inspiration, purpose, what's this word? Like, she's bringing through a sense of appreciation for ourself and our gifts. Recognition of ourself. Clearing anywhere we worry about what others think. Clearing anywhere we worry about judgment from others, criticism from others. Attack from others. Clearing anywhere we're afraid to be ourselves. Clearing anywhere we're afraid to speak our mind, speak our truth. And then what's anchoring in there is a sense of relaxing into who we are. Being able to relax into who we are, to be ourselves, to be authentic, to be embodied, to be grounded in ourself, and to move out into the world with this energy. I'm really feeling it in my left thumb. It's very tingly. I'm not quite sure what that's about. What is that about? Okay, we're gonna go to this piece here. Okay, this is a beautiful piece to clear, because it pulls us out of unconditional love. It pulls us out of feeling good, right? So clearing any comparison, clearing any inferiority or superiority, clearing any competition, any comparison, any jealousy, clearing all of that. It's like I just saw all of our energy fields just almost like being open with explode open with our own unique light, because as we clear those feelings, it allows us to shine our light even more. It allows us to just be who we are without any of the other mental and emotional stuff that goes on. So clearing any unhealthy ego thoughts, clearing any competitiveness, clearing anywhere we don't feel good enough. Again, another layer. Wow, I really felt that behind the body. It's like we've cleared so much. It was like that piece was at the back of our energy field. Yeah, they're showing me like each of our energy fields just being able to radiate the beauty that we are, the light that we are. Just check in here. I think I may wrap it up here because the energy is feeling really strong right now. So if you've joined this in the middle, you can go back and listen to the beginning part as well. You can come back to this healing anytime that you want. Healing happens in layers. So a couple of weeks down the road or a month down the road, you are going to be different. And so this healing is going to hit on at a different level. So you can come back to this as often as you need. You can turn the sound off and just, you know, you don't have to listen to my voice again if you don't want to. It's up to you. You can have some other pretty music. Although sometimes it is nice to tune in and really hear what's going on. It helps to just understand the energy. So clearing this last piece here, this last request, this fear of using our own full creator energy. So clearing anywhere we're afraid of our own power. That's a big one. Wow, that one like that one would just like boom, it just exploded. Okay, that is really a great one to clear. So clearing anywhere we're afraid of our own power, clearing anywhere we feel disempowered, clearing anywhere we're afraid of what's going to happen if we step into our power. Oh, I'm just getting this like download from source on that one. In fact, it's almost this, and I see this often, but it's really being amplified, this beautiful white and golden light from source to you, helping to empower you, helping you to feel safe with your energy. Okay, we are going to wrap this up here. We're going to seal this energy. we are going to bring through, we're going to bring through Lady Gaia again to really help us to feel grounded and to seal the energy from below. I still see this stream of light from source, so we're going to bring that through to amplify the central column from inwards out, like I always talk about. We're going to bring through that love and support in all directions from Mother Mary, the comfort, so that we feel contained, we feel supported, we feel held. And then we're going to seal the energy from above, from the goddess Sophia. She's going to bring through her beautiful healing light so that we feel supported from above. We feel connected to our guides, to the angels, source, whatever rings true for you. It doesn't have to be in my wording. You can set your own intention, and this is true for all of my healings. There's a different word or different language that resonates with you. The intention is like being here for energy healing, so you can just set your own intentions. From here, we release anything that no longer serves up to unconditional love. We amplify this healing with the beautiful light of the great central sun, lighting up our cells, lighting up our energy fields. We give thanks to the guides for being here. I only work with those of pure divine light and love. And then I ask for this healing for the highest good of all with ease and grace. And then that concludes it for today, for today's live healing. I will be doing these occasionally. Today was the first time, so I was kind of trying it out. The next time I'll probably set up an announcement so that you know ahead of time, maybe 24 hours ahead of time or maybe 48 hours ahead of time. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel so you get those notifications. Also, you can sign up to my newsletter on my website. That will keep you updated on all of my offerings. I like to offer a wide range of things at a wide range of prices for people, so people can feel supported at all levels, whether it's free through my YouTube, whether it's through my Rahani healing circles, whether it's through like we've got the angel guide and angel healing workshop coming up next weekend, my channeling classes, I teach Rahani, I do Akashic Records readings, I do unicorn healing. And somebody said to me last week, unicorn healing sounds fluffy. And I said, oh, we go deep in unicorn healing. So, and in fact, I went really deep with a session this past week with somebody. They absolutely loved it. We did past life clearing in it. It was what was appropriate. That doesn't mean every unicorn healing is going to have a past life clearing in it. Every session, I work with the energy as it shows up in that moment. I never know what's going to show up or what's going to need to be worked on. So I have all sorts of things that I do. So if you want to stay up to date on those, sign up to my newsletter on my website. I'm trying to think of what else. I see some comments here saying thank you, and thank you all for being here. If you don't know it already, this is absolutely what I love to do. So, this healing, a lot of it was around purpose, and this is my purpose. This is truly what I love to do. As I do healings for others, I get the healing myself. So I love to stay in this energy of working with the higher beings of light, working with Source, working with the angels and the ascended masters. Um, so I absolutely, absolutely love to do this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your requests. Um, it's nice to have that dialogue. It's nice to have that support. It's nice to know that it's helping as well. Just getting your feedback of appreciation is helpful for my heart to know that you're feeling it as well. So sending so much love and so many blessings. Drink a lot of water, and I think that's it. I will see you around. Sending you so much love.